And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Guys, in today's video we've got some transfer news for you as a huge twist has emerged. We'll discuss that of course a bit later on, but actually stupidly I keep forgetting to say this news is now obviously a day old, obviously was broke yesterday, but it does affect Rangers, so we'll discuss it. I'll give you my thoughts on it, and that's with regards to William Hill and the SPFL agreeing a landmark title sponsorship deal. That's according to the SPFL. Yes, the record-breaking 5-year deal starts in the season 2024-2025. The Scottish Professional Football League has announced a landmark title sponsorship deal with William Hill, one of the UK's leading betting companies. Under the record-breaking 5-year deal, which begins at the start of next season, William Hill will become the title sponsor of 4 SPFL divisions as well as the official betting partner of the SPFL. This will see 4 SPFL divisions become the William Hill Premiership, William Hill Championship, William Hill League 1 and William Hill League 2. Alongside its partnership and title sponsorship, William Hill and the SPFL have partnered with an Epic Global Solutions, a global consultancy focused on gambling harm prevention, to launch a multi-year first-of-its-kind programme on gambling harm awareness across Scottish football for the SPFL players, staff and supporters. In the months ahead, they will deliver impactful interactive workshops across all 42 clubs, according to their statement. Now, SPFL Group Chief Executive Neil Doncaster said, "William Hill is a name long associated with Scottish football, and we are enormously excited to have reached a long-term, record-breaking agreement with our new title sponsors. This tremendous news for our clubs and their fans, for the profile of the league, and for Scottish football in general. In addition to the sponsorship with William Hill, our pioneering gambling harm awareness program with Epic will help to educate communities across the 42 SPFL clubs. Everyone at the SPFL is looking forward to working with William Hill to promote the passion, drama and excitement of the league and its 42 clubs over the next 5 seasons, as well as the rollout program of Epic." Now, again, I don't want to read too much people saying stuff, mainly irrelevant people, kind of just saying things, directors and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, a record-breaking, one-of-its-kind deal. And usually when it comes to the SPFL and these William Hill SPFL now, it's pennies anyway. The sponsorship won't really mean too much, to be fair. In Scottish football, you're not talking about that. Well, it's record-breaking for our division, but, you know, prices go up all the time in history. So it's not like we're going to agree lesser terms, is it? But yeah, a record-breaking deal as they're all marketing it at the moment. And to be fair, we probably just took the only option that we had on the cards. The fact that Cinch got their 5-year deal with us at the 3-year mark probably shows. So yeah, I mean, William Hill already sponsored the Scottish Cup, I think. But yeah, nothing to really get too excited about. It's not like we were in for crazy amounts of money with our new sponsorships. We'll probably see about, I don't know, £1 million a year or something like that. And whilst that does sound like I'm playing it down a little bit, £1 million in this day and age is absolute hee-haw for a football team, especially of our size. But yeah, that's happening for the SPFL. Everything will be called William Hill next year. I suppose it looks better than Cinch. I think Cinch was a bit tacky. I felt like it was really, really tacky. William Hill looks a bit more of a, I think it's a Scottish brand, I think. But anyway, it's always been there or thereabouts in Scottish football. And yeah, fair enough. They've agreed. Of course, following that, the SPFL have also agreed 20 games of Premier Sports. So Scottish Premiership games will be available on Premier Sports and, of course, on Sky Sports, and that would probably see us, I think, make around £100,000 for those 20 games. So yeah, make it what you will, but that's a new branding for the title, and of course more games available. So a win-win, I suppose, for all supporters involved, but it doesn't really change us as a football club in terms of the fortunes. Now let's get to the nitty-gritty and discuss some transfer news, guys. Over the last day or so, I kind of gave you a transfer roundup this morning, stating that we are preparing to submit the bid for the Kosovo striker Amari from Rapid Bucharest. We're also very much interested in Liam Kelly, and we're also potentially working on some other other deals in the background. Of course, Florian Plettenberg said that we were linked to the Bayern Munich winger, but no real emergence on those ones just yet. Most of our news today has been in regards to outgoings, and we had something about Robbie McCrory this morning and stated that 3 clubs down in England and Aberdeen are interested in making a move for the shot stopper. Now, there's nothing more on that one. If there is any more, we'll bring it to you. But our news today is actually in regards to a player that we felt would be the first permanent transfer of the summer transfer window. Permanent Rangers exit for Sam Lammers could be on the cards, all with FC20 now coming in for the player in a latest twist. Yes, the £4 million arrival from Atalanta last summer flopped big time at Ibrox, where we were shipped out on Utrecht in January. He has found his scoring touch back in his homeland, breaking the club record by scoring in 7 consecutive games. The Eredivisie club are of course were keen to bring Lammers back after the summer, but only loan given they are unable to afford the wages that would come with a permanent switch, and have signed RKC's Walvik David Mean as an apparent alternative. But now in a latest transfer twist, Dutch sources are now stating that FC20 want to make the move for Sam Lammers. Of course, they're keen to add them to his squad after reaching the Champions League qualifiers after boosting their budget, meaning Lammers' wages won't be the same issue it was for Utrecht. Rangers are reportedly seeking around £2.5 million for Lammers as Clement looks to raise funds and create space for his Ibrox summer rebuild. So, a twist for you. It did seem as though, and obviously we've heard in the off-season, that Lammers has been linked to Utrecht on a permanent transfer, that they wanted to make the deal permanent. They were in negotiations with Rangers to try and make the deal permanent, but obviously the stumbling block is the wages. Why is Sam Lammers going to be cutting his wages down when he's got a 5-year deal at Ibrox? I wouldn't personally be doing that in terms of taking half my wet paycheck off of me when I've got 4 years on terms. I'd probably go fight for my space. And of course, I don't know if they could match our valuation. We obviously want some money back for him. He's obviously proven in that league this year that he can score goals. So yeah, £2.5 million, £3 million is what we're after. And it does seem as FC20 are the side that want to try and make this one happen, of course, in the Champions League qualifiers, and could be a potential opponent for us. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But a huge twist there, guys. Lammers could be off to FC20 and not Utrecht. But I'll keep you up to date with regards to that situation. Guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember to check out our merchandise. Link is down in the description, or go to rfcclothing.com. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.